Hey, I'm Dr. John, but you can just call me John. How long can you stand on one leg? I'm going to be showing you my balance sequence. It's a little bit more advanced, but it could be modified if you're a beginner. Why do you want to learn how to stand on one leg? Why do you want to improve your balance? Well, it's going to strengthen your glutes, your ankles, all of the stability muscles, and it's going to help to prevent injuries and just have better balance. When we're walking, we're always on one leg at a time, momentarily. And that's usually where people get injured. They're on one leg, they're walking, and then maybe they step into a little bit of a dip in the ground or something, and they injure themselves, especially when they're older. So if we have better balance, stronger ankles, if something like that happens, maybe we can react accordingly. Or maybe you just want to have good balance because that's the type of athleticism you're doing. Maybe you're just starting martial arts, and every time you lift your leg to do a kick, you're falling over. So I think balance is great. I think we should have the balance control that we could, turn the light switch off.
Who was flickering the lights?
Just like that. So let's get right into it. Here's my balance sequence. It's gonna be about 5 minutes on each leg. Follow along, and can you do this entire sequence without touching the ground? That's the goal. It's gonna be about, like I said, 5 minutes per leg. I might waver a little bit. Here we go. I'm gonna start by lifting my left leg. So the first thing we're gonna do is bring the foot to the butt. And this is a quadricep stretch. So we're gonna be stretching and balancing at the same time. So we're kind of doing two things at once. Very efficient. And general balance tip, we want to just focus on something in front of us around eye level. I'm just looking at the camera. Hey there, camera. And I'm not looking, at something that's moving around. Tips on this quad stretch, and for most things that we're going to be doing. We want our hips to be level. So if you look at my shorts here, they're level, right? They're not dipping. We're not having it dip. We want to make this muscle hard, not squishy, and level. And we want our knee in line with each other. On the other side, I'll do it perpendicular to your vision so you can see. We want the knees in line with each other. We don't want our knee coming forward. So here we are, about 30 seconds or so. Now we're going to move on to the next thing. The next one, we're going to hug our knee to our chest. Tall, tall, tall. We want it close-ish to our shoulder. Hug it really tall. Get a nice glute stretch. By now, maybe you're starting to feel some muscle fatigue in the standing leg. That's good. And we're just holding this, holding that balance. From here, what we're going to do, we're going to rotate the leg. And we're going to grab our shin like so. Again, we're still tall. We're not bending our back forward. Our elbows are sort of pressed into our abdomen and pelvis. And we're going to get a nice bicep curl here. And we're going to lift this leg up. So we're working our biceps here. And you're also feeling it in the standing leg. And you'll be feeling a nice glute stretch in the other leg, in the leg you're holding. The order of these movements, they're not too important. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to put this onto our thigh. And we're going to lower ourselves down. This is a tricky one. We're going to lower ourselves down. And we're just going to, if we can, sort of like clasp our leg. We're just going to touch the leg. You could also just have the hands dangling near the floor. And we're going to stand up out of that. We're going to go up and down 5 times. You could do it more. We're just going to do it 5 times for the sake of brevity. There's 2, 3, 4. One more. And 5. From here, we're going to grab our leg in a thumbs up position. We're going to go to Royal Dancer. So we're going to be leaning forward. We want that leg high in the air. And how we do this, I'm wavering a little bit. How we do this is we're going to kick the foot back towards the back wall. What that's going to do is elevate the leg up. Come out of that slowly. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let that leg go back behind us. We're going to lean the body forward. You feel a stretch, maybe on the calf or the hamstring. And we're going to try and make our body from head to toe in a straight line. We're going to try to not have our butt in the air. And we're going to come out of that. From here, we're almost done, almost done. We're going to go to tree pose. Put your foot on the inside of the leg. I made a small miscalculation. We've got a bulkhead here. I can reach my hands up all right. I'm going to hold tree pose for a little bit. We're going to let this leg down, but we're not going to touch the floor. We're going to finish with the last move, Starfish. So we're going to kind of tilt the body. This gets the core and obliques a little bit. And we're going to come out of that. And finally, put our foot back on the floor. How are you feeling? It's a little tough, isn't it? We're going to do the other side now. So we're going to grab foot. Oh yes, I'm going to face this way. So here I have my knee in line with each other. I don't have it sticking out. We pull it back, press our pelvis forward to get a nice quad stretch. Now I'm going to switch the order up a little bit because the order is not terribly important on this. From here we can go to Royal Dancer because we're already grabbing our foot in the right way. So I'm going to grab it and then you can see Royal Dancer from the side view. I'm going to grab my leg, thumbs up with the hand that's grabbing the ankle. Holding the balance. Good, we're going to come out of that. Whoop, hug our knee to our chest. Getting that glute stretch. Hugging the knee nice and high. I do roughly 20 or 30 seconds per position. It's just It's just when you feel like changing to the next one. So we let that leg down. We're gonna grab our shin. We don't want to be bending forward. We want to stand up tall, 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 tall. And pelvis, or the elbows into the pelvis. And then we get a nice bicep curl. Oh yeah, feel that curl. Nice stretch right here. Good. We're going to put this onto our, right above our knee. And we're going to come down, 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 down. You'll feel a bit of a stretch and it's tough on that leg. It's not easy. Not easy. I find it challenging. And hold this for a little bit. Slowly come up out of that. We're going to go down and up 5 times. 1. Good. From here, we can conveniently go into our tree pose. From here, we're going to go into our starfish. We lean towards the leg we're standing on. We try and get our body in line. My hand was out here. We try and get it like it's, like we're in one plane of existence. And then we're going to finish with coming forward. Our hands drop down towards the floor. Pay attention to your hand so that they're at the same length. If we're opened up, our hips are opened up, see how our hands are at different length. We want to lower that hip, lower that butt down. It's more challenging that way. Imagine as if your back foot is touching the wall, an invisible wall. Good. And we're done. We did it. So you should feel like your body's been worked. We challenged our balance, we challenged the flexibility, we challenged the strength. It's a fantastic warm-up for leg exercise, or it's a fantastic cool down, or it's just its own standalone, balance training. So I hope you try it out. Comment below if you do so. Did you find it challenging? I trust you will. Remember, let's walk the path of health together. Get the 6 aspects of health every single day. Earth, air, fire, water, work, and rest. This is a combination of work and rest because we're definitely working. We're working hard, but it falls under a little bit of the more therapeutic and rehabilitative type stuff as well. So as always, you can read about the 6 aspects of health on the website. I'm a little bit out of breath here. This is challenging, but I didn't touch my foot down. I wavered a few times. I hope you try this out. I hope you like this. This is an amazing balance circuit. I love it. I do it a lot. Should probably do it more. Anyways, catch you in the next video. Subscribe and like, comment below what you think. Take care.